Good morning, everyone. This is Maivili from KPR Engineering and Technology College. Now we are going to see about what is system of linear equations. Before going to the system of linear equations, we have to see about the applications of the system of linear equations in computer engineering field. We have to use the system of equations in computer graphics, image processing, and network optimizations are used in system of linear equations. These are the main advantages of the computer engineering students. Now, in mathematically, we have known about that what is the system of linear equations. Now we have n number of system of equations. It shows a11 x1 plus a12 x2 etc. a1n xn is equal to b1. Likewise, we have mn equations. Here, a1 to an are the coefficients and b1 to bn are all zeros in equation 1. This equation is called a homogeneous system. Now we have a matrix form of linear system of equations that is called Ax is equal to capital B. A is nothing but the coefficient of x1, x2, etc. And capital X is called x1, x2, etc. xn, and B1 is called the right hand side of the equations. What is the augmented matrix? Augmented matrix is called A given B. That is A11, A12, etc. A1n. Likewise up to AMN, and B is known as B1, B2, etc. Bn. Now we are going to see about what is Gauss elimination method. Before going to see about Gauss elimination method, we have to know the rules. First, we have to form the system of equations is in the upper triangular matrix, and secondary back substitution method. We have lot of steps. First step is form the augmented matrix. Second step to form the echelon form, and third one is likewise upper triangular matrix, and fourth one by using back substitution method. Then only we have to find the values of x, y, and z. Now, for example, we have a problem. Solve the system of equations by Gauss elimination method. We have three system of equations like x plus 3y plus 2z is equal to 5, 2x plus 4y minus 6z is equal to minus 4, x plus 5y plus 3z is equal to 10. We have to make it as a matrix form, that is Ax is equal to capital B. Now we have to form the augmented matrix. After augmented matrix, we have to form the equations. That is, equations are in XYZ form. Finally, we have to use the back substitution method, then find the value of x, y, and z. For example, second problem, x plus y minus z is equal to 9, 8y plus 6z is equal to minus 6, minus 2x plus 4y minus 6z is equal to 40. Now we have to following the rules. First one is we have to form the augmented matrix. Second one, form the echelon form. Third one, by using back substitution method, then only we have to find the value of x, y, and z. In this problem, we have 1, 1, minus 1, 0, 8, 6, minus 2, 4, and minus 6 is the form of capital A. And here x, y, z are unknown values, and right hand side we have b1, b2, b3 values like 9, minus 6, and 40. Now we have to form the augmented matrix. Augmented matrix A comma B is written as we have A value and we have B value. The combination of A and B is augmented matrix. After that, by using rows, that is R1, R2, R3, from R2, R3 use R1, R2, R3 make it as 0. Then after that, from R3 make it as R2, use R2, make it as R3 as 0. Finally, we have three zeros, that is upper triangular matrix. After upper triangular matrix, we have used the back substitution method, then find the value of x, y, and z. Yes, this problem. Next one is same Gauss elimination method. x plus 3y plus 7z is equal to 0, y plus 3z is equal to 0, minus 2x minus 4y minus 8z is equal to 0. Now, in this problem, you have all the values as 0 in the right hand side. Now, the augmented matrix can be written as A and B. We have A value is 1, 3, 7, 0, 0, 1, 3, 0, minus 2, minus 4, minus 8 and 0. Now we have to use R3 row. Using R1, we have to make it as 0 in first column, third element. Already we have first column, second element is 0. We have to make it as third row, that is first column, third row, first element should be 0. So R3 can be written as R3 plus 2R1. So we have 1, 3, 7 and 0 is the first row. Second row there is no change, 0, 1, 3, 0. And third row make it as R3 plus 2R1. We have 0, 2, 6, 0. Okay. Then 1370, 0130. Now all the values are 0 in row 3. Now x is a free variable. Now we have two equations. X plus 3y plus 7z is equal to 0 and second row is y plus 3z is equal to 0. Now let us assume that z variable is equal to t. So z variable is equal to t means y value will be given minus 3t, and substitute y is equal to 3t in equation 1, will get x value is 2t. So finally we get capital X is equal to x value is 2t, y value is minus 3t and z value is t. So taking t outside will get 2 minus 3 and 1. Next one, what is LU decomposition method? LU is known as lower upper decomposition method. We have the same system of equations like A11x1 plus A12x2 plus A13x3 is equal to B1. Likewise, A21 and A31 equations. We have the matrix form. Already we know the matrix form. AX is equal to capital B, which is known as A11, A12, A13 in the first row, A21, A22, A23 in the second row, A31, A32, A33 in the third row. And X1, X2, X3 is capital X. Capital B is known as B1, B2 and B3. Now we have 5 steps to find the value of decomposition method. So capital L to be known as 100, L2110, L31, L321, and capital U is denoted as U11, U12, U13, 0, U22, U23, 00, U33. Now we have step 2. Step 2 is already we know about AX is equal to capital B, which is A is written as LU into capital X is equal to B. Now let us assume that UX is equal to capital Y. Now UX is equal to capital Y. Substitute UX is equal to capital Y in equation 1. We'll get LY is equal to capital B to get the value of Y1, Y2 and Y3. Now substitute Y in equation 1. Finally, we get all the values of X1, X2 and X3. This method is called LU decomposition method. Now we have a system of problems. First problem is x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to 1. 3x1 plus x2 plus 3x3 is equal to 5. X1 plus 2x2 plus 5x3 is equal to 10. Already we know about what is AX is equal to capital B, what is A is equal to LU. So already we know that A is the given system of equations, which means write the coefficient of x1, x2, x3 is called capital A, and we know that what is capital L and capital U. Now multiplication of multiply L into capital U. We'll get U11, U12, U13 and L21, U1, L21, U12 plus U22, L21, U13 plus U23 like third row. Okay, then comparing left hand side and right hand side, we'll get all the values of right hand side. So finally we have to form A is equal to L into U. Already we know that AX is equal to capital B. Now substitute LA by LU. So LUX is equal to capital B. Already we know that UX value is Y, then LY is equal to capital B. Ux value is, that is Ly value is, L value is 100, 310, 13 by 20. And Y is known as Y1, Y2, Y3, and capital B is known as 1, 5 and 10. From this equation, we'll get three system of equations. From these three system of equations, we have to find the value of Y1, Y2 and Y3. We know about Ux is equal to capital Y. Already we know the value of U and X and Y. From this system of equations, from this matrix form, we have to multiply matrix on left hand side is equal to equating right hand side. Finally, we'll get the value of x1, x2 and x3. This is the procedure to find the LU decomposition method. Thank you.